Alrighty, so this is going to be my video on how to disassemble a broken laptop. Specific model Q409Z. Now, I've taken this apart several times before, so I've eventually lost a few of the screws, but this will be the last time since the storm came in my area and absolutely ripped the shit out of everything in here. The electrical power surge. So we're just going to remove really quickly all of this to get to the good stuff. Alright, and that's how it looks. It doesn't look actually too bad in condition, except the issue that our motherboard is completely fried beyond belief. Since I've mostly replaced all the screws in here, I'm only going to have to use one attachment, since I've mostly replaced all the screws standard size ones, because believe me, it was a mess in here before we got into it. So I'm just going to begin by disassembling the battery. Also, by the way, I will be kind of speedrunning this since I don't have a phone number attached to my YouTube channel, and they'll not upload me after like 15 minutes of footage, so I'm not attempting for that. For anybody complaining about lightning, believe me, I am too. I'm working with what I got here. Alright, we either disassemble the entire battery, proceeding to disattach, and just lift the latch on this bad boy. Alrighty, that's a battery, and this is, I don't know if I'll keep it. It's a decent battery, but it's lost charge over time. Next, we're going to continue with the storage. Now this I do want to keep intact. Hopefully I can put it into a different laptop in the future. But, because it's not a bad SSD, I must personally say. I mean, it's very simple. I've never really seen one of these before. It's a Western Digital. Very weird, personally. But I gotta take good care of it because it has Darth Vader's address on it. Alright, we're also gonna continue by removing the cooler. Alright, now we got that, and yep, it's still as disgusting as it looks. This is a 6-year-old laptop, so the paste looks like somebody threw up in it. We're then going to continue by disattaching these two, disconnecting this little bad boy over here. Alrighty, maybe I'll keep this, I don't know. The fan system next will go. Alright, now we got the fan. Also, may I highly recommend this kind of screwdriver. It's really, really useful. I use the Sterbito personally. It's really, really useful, especially if you wear glasses. Like, I've used a few of these screws in here for my glasses myself, which are actually kind of really useful in my personal opinion. Alright, now we're going to start by disassembling all the connectors. Or whatever the hell they call them. Alright, now that we got that, I'm going to start by removing the screen connector and the camera wires. There we go. Alrighty, now we're just going to unscrew the entire motherboard, because this is the actual part that's really broken due to that power surge I mentioned before. And they're being kind of annoying. Alrighty, now that our motherboard is almost free, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I still have these two left. I'll also be taking away the screen and see if I can repurpose the screen maybe for like an external monitor, since the screen quality is actually really good for a laptop this low. The worst thing about this laptop is that there's no actual RAM. It's all integrated RAM. That means the most I can salvage is the battery and the screen and maybe the keyboard if I find something to connect it to. Other than that, this laptop's just a hunk of junk. Alrighty, we're gonna see if we can remove it. I thought I got everything. Just gonna double check. Oh, the hinge is being irrational. There we go. Now I got the motherboard. The screen's already mostly detached due to me losing screws over the years, so we're just going to unhinge this, lift the whole thing up, and disattach it. And yeah, just to confirm, this is an Asus Zen book. I'll try to show y'all. Asus Zen book. It's not a bad screen at all. So I'll probably try to repurpose it. And that's overall it. You know, actually, as a side project, I'm actually been thinking of hooking up the touchpad and the keyboard to maybe kind of a little wireless thing, snap the lid back on, and kind of like reuse it as a keyboard with maybe a Wi-Fi connector or even maybe a fob. So I can like hook it up to a TV or something and use that as like a new remote control, since I really, really, really hate typing on keyboards or on remote keyboards. Alright, yeah, that'll kind of be it. Most of the laptop's just e-waste. Maybe I'll keep this because I kind of want to keep it as a memorabilia. Oh, and as a side note, there once was a USB connector over here. I did remove it a while ago because it's faulty and it kind of burned out. You ask me how? I don't know why. I think it also went with the motherboard. And yeah. Thanks for watching.